March 2023, this is a view from a bridge, and this is a tram line that has no wires. Welcome to Luxembourg! Look, there they are, hogging 2 seats, just like usual. We're here for the Luxembourg Tri-Rail Challenge by train, by Funicular and by Tram. Management set the rules for this magnificent mission, which are: you must start at Luxembourg Gare at exactly 50 minutes past the hour. The official clock is the departure clock inside the main station concourse. So the Invisible Traveller will be kicking off at Luxembourg Gare and catching the CFL train, which goes through to Diekirch, but only taking it one stop to Pfaffenthal-Kirchberg station, which is where the funicular is. Pfaffenthal at the bottom, Kirchberg at the top, up they go, then out of the door to the tram stop, and on the tram back to Gare Centrale and check back in on the station clock. The time limit for this mission is 35 minutes. Beat that time, the Invisible Traveller will get a terrific trip next time out. Fail to beat the time, next time will be a terrible trip. So while the Invisible Traveller is warming up, let's tell you 5 things about Luxembourg City. Thing 1, and 2 rivers converge in Luxembourg City. They are the Alzette and the Patreuse. Thing 2, pop pickers and a radio station aimed at a British audience, broadcast on 208 metres medium wave from Luxembourg City until 1991. Radio Luxembourg called itself The Great 208. Thing 3, and a popular beer in Luxembourg City is called Biffadong. Thing 4, and Luxembourg City is one of 4 de facto capitals of the European Union. Thing 5, and over 70% of the population of Luxembourg City were born in another country. One of those things is not true. Find out which one a little bit later. Yes, I think that's Tram 118. Let's commence the Luxembourg Tri-Rail Challenge. Time is 10:50. Platform 7CD, this is the train we want. It's a Class 2000 2-car electric unit. These were built in 1990 to 1992. There's 22 of them. They're the oldest trains on CFL and the only single-deckers. And the windows are filthy. Wir sind ukom Pfaffenthal-Kirchberg. That was Luxembourgish. It would have been nice to show you some of the fantastic views between Luxembourg Gare and Pfaffenthal-Kirchberg, but we couldn't, because those windows were just too dirty. Pfaffenthal-Kirchberg station opened in December 2017 when the new funicular opened. Oh, and there's a funicular just leaving. This is a disaster for the Invisible Traveller. It has to be absolutely crucial if you want to get inside that 35-minute time limit that you get a quick connection at the bottom of the funicular and another quick connection at the top. This is actually 2 funicular railways built next door to each other, and there is a technical term for that. It's a double bubble funicular fun bag. Each track is 200 metres long and rises 38.7 metres at a constant gradient of 19.7 degrees. So on each car the outside wheel has a double flange and the inside wheel has no flange at all, and that's how they steer around each other in the middle. No, I didn't understand it either. So almost at the top, in real time the journey from bottom to top, or indeed from top to bottom, takes 63 seconds. So the top station of the Pfaffenthal-Kirchberg funicular looks like this, and both stations are called Pfaffenthal-Kirchberg. And if you're wondering if I'm trying to say Pfaffenthal-Kirchberg as many times as possible in this video, you might be right. The tram stop outside is Roetbrek Pfaffendaal, and there's no trams about. Another disaster for the Invisible Traveller. Aye, aye, here comes one. Yes, I believe that's Tram 101. Theatre tram stop. Faïencerie tram stop. Sterplaats Étoile tram stop. Hamilus tram stop. Place de Metz tram stop. Place de Paris tram stop. And we're back at Gare Centrale, the pressure now really on. 35 minutes is the time to beat. What does the official station clock say? It says 35 minutes 16 seconds. That's a fail. Hold on, message incoming. Hello, Invisible Traveller, management here. I will offer you double or quits. You can have another attempt. If you beat 35 minutes, there will be no terrible trips, but if you don't beat 35 minutes, there will be 2 terrible trips. It's up to you. I'm going again. Good luck, and don't. Thank you, it's a family show. This smoking area is brilliant. You have to stay within the yellow line. Earlier we showed you a tram line with no wires. In fact, the whole 3.6 kilometres from Routebrecht Pfaffenthal to Gare Centrale works using the GreenTech hybrid battery super capacitor system. At each stop the tram picks up more juice from these strips. And then at Gare Centrale it's pantographs up and they're back on the wires. Seconds away, round 2 of the Luxembourg Tri-Rail Challenge. This contest is scheduled for 1 train, 1 funicular and 1 tram and has a 35-minute time limit. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! One of those Class 2000 trains again. This one looks as dirty as the last one. Number 2010. Let's try 2002. Equally grubby. This is the first class compartment. You must have a billet. And standard class looks like this. Voici une filthy fenêtre. And so we're back at Pfaffenthal-Kirchberg. The Invisible Traveller going for the escalator option this time. Last time they went for the lift. This could save valuable seconds. Oh, funicular incoming. They're going to love that. That's going to be a quicker connection than last time. So the wheel on the left-hand rail has a double flange. The wheel on the right has no flange. That's how they steer around each other in the middle. Now it all makes sense. The Invisible Traveller got a great connection at the bottom of the hill. Are they going to get a great connection onto the tram at the top of the hill? And I think it's fair to say, no, they are not. There's no chance they're going to get on that one. See, I told you. Yes, I believe this is Tram 103. And this is Tram 107. They're Spanish, you know. Oh, hola, Senor Tram. So it's Luxembourg Tram Line T1, opened on the 10th of December 2017 between Lux Expo and Routebrecht Pfaffenthal. And has further now been extended through beyond the Gare Luxembourg to Lycée Booneweg and will continue beyond there to the Luxembourg National Stadium. At the other end of the line, from Lux Expo, they're going to extend out to the airport, and all that should be open before the end of 2024. Yes, bring the beat back. Earlier we told you 5 things about Luxembourg City. Thing 1, we said 2 rivers converge in Luxembourg City, the Alzette and the Patreuse. Thing 2 pop pickers and a radio station aimed at a UK audience, broadcast on 208 metres medium wave from Luxembourg City until 1991. Radio Luxembourg called itself The Great 208. Thing 3, we said a popular beer in Luxembourg City is called Biffadong. Thing 4, and Luxembourg City is one of 4 de facto capitals of the European Union. Thing 5, we said over 70% of the population of Luxembourg City were born in another country. And of course the untrue one was thing 3. Of course there's not a beer called Biffadong, it's called Boffading. Back at Gare Centrale, the invisible traveller cleverly getting on the rearmost compartment of the tram. That way it's the shortest route over the crossing, back into the station. And let's see if they've beaten that time of 35 minutes. The official station clock says 34 minutes and 44 seconds. They took that double or quits offer and they got the win. If you'd like to try the Luxembourg Tri-Rail Challenge, you know the rules and it will cost you absolutely nothing because all public transport in Luxembourg is free of charge unless you go first class on the train, in which case you'll need a billet. So the invisible traveller securing a terrific trip for the next video. In the meantime, let's say it together one last time. Pfaffenthal-Kirchberg. Right, it's time for a biffadong. No, a boffading.